Hey. Today we're going back in time to when I was running with Volunteer Commando Battalion. It's an undercover op, and let's just say things are not going to plan. But let us start at the beginning. After the Russian invasion of Altis Island, Volunteer Commando Battalion has been tasked with infiltrating as part of civilian population, training local insurgency, and striking targets of opportunity to destabilize Russian forces stationed there. Tasking for 3 Platoon Volunteer Commando Battalion is as follows. We are to deliver a crate of explosives to the freedom fighters and gather intel from the informant, exploit the information he has, and conduct recce and raids in the area. Intel so far. We have 2 safe houses just north of Agalachori. There is a company of Russian mechanized infantry at Kavala Pier, another company of mech infantry at newly constructed FOB up north. We are to expect the enemy to be patrolling, looking around, dominating the ground in order to prevent freedom fighters to strike targets of opportunity. We are also expecting gendarmes in built-up areas such as Kavala and smaller settlements around the town. As friendly forces are still being trained, they are not going to participate in this operation.
The question is, if you're in the woods and your cover's blowing and no one's around to see it, is your cover still blowing?
I don't think the blood patches on your gear stop looking conspicuous.
Hello,
Enemy
Mr.
truck.
Russians.
Get with the times, Charles.
So you did.
It's part of you.
Got 3-3, I've spoken to the informant. I've got some information to disseminate once
And Delta loaded grade here.
on your objectives. So 3-3, let me know when you've got eyes on towards the radio tower. 3-1, let me know when you've dropped your package off.
Yeah, you're up.
So we're dropping it off right now.
To raid, over.
After obtaining information from the informant, our tasking is as follows. There is a report of an enemy helicopter on a disused football field in Kavala. We are to move into the town, get eyes on without raising suspicion, and if target is viable, to call in 2 section and raid the target together.
Right, just 3-3. For your info then, the informant said that the power plant directly north of your location is the one that basically feeds the power to that radio tower.
Okay.
So I want you to get eyes on both the radio tower and the power plant. Do a quick recce and determine whether it's raidable by yourself or if it will require a second or even third call sign to do over.
Oh look, we've arrived at my house.
Yeah, Roger. Already spotted at least a
I've got at least one healer here.
at the power plant. We'll try and get some better eyes on.
And fire into it.
If only we had a single LASM or anything like that.
This ain't suspicious at all.
Let me see if anyone's somehow looted an RPG yet.
There's the battle tractor over there, Charles.
Soft one. We're near the healer site. There is a healer, it's an MI4.
Hey,
There's a lot of enemy here, but we can use a good building to fight them off. Although, what would be convenient is if anyone had a missile that we can just shoot at it. Does anyone have a missile? Over?
Well.
Okay, just spread out, cover the main roads.
3-2 just bumped that truck that was on the side of the road with 2 dudes. It was carrying an AA missile cache, so we could dumbfire them into these helicopters. We're just looting them now, and I'll let you know in a minute. Over.
We get eyes on the football field and determine that the target is a single Mi-8 helicopter. Problem number 1. We have a good building with perfect lines to the heli, but since we are undercover, we have no AT capabilities. We consider a couple of solutions. Solution 1.
I've got 3 from.
We're thinking of throwing nades to disable the Mi-8, but we only have 5 frags between us, and that is not sufficient. We also consider sneaking in and planting demolition charges on the helicopter. However, there are sentries at every entry point to the football field. Third solution presents itself as 3-2 bombed the Russian truck that was on the side of the road earlier. Inside were some AA launchers. We can dumbfire them onto the heli. Problem number 2. The issue is not killing the helicopter,
The office building on the north.
but that we are in the middle of a lot of patrols and we can't engage without getting too many enemies converging on the location.
Do you want me to see if the quad bike's got anything?
As we deliberate our plan of action, BTR shows up, and we decide to wait and see if it goes away. As we wait, something makes Russian patrols on the MSR suspicious, and after BTR rolls up in support, they light us up. Order is given to go loud by using the GLA to take out the MRAP parked outside the building.
I don't think, no, that won't be.
There is a confused conversation with 3-2 who advise us to get out.
If you're not
3-1 IC says we are already compromised, and volley of fire accompanying the exchange highlights that it is too late to get out unnoticed.
It's not going to be pleasant, so just get up and let's start fighting.
I am T3.
Yep.
What do you want me to angle or Raz? I'll grab it. Did he press it?
We can't get over this balustrade here. I think we're gonna pull out. Ressa, you? Zero 3-1 coming under heavy fire from the office building. I'm gonna pull out and then break contact over. Okay guys, down the ladder, let's get the hell out of here.
What are we doing with the casualties up here?
Can we get them down the ladder or throw them this way? Yeah, drag them to the skylight and then point them over it and then just release them. They'll fall down. Zero 3-1, multiple casualties, evacuating the roof and trying to bug out of town. Over.
Roger, be aware there's enemy on the ground floor here.
Understood, but we can't look over the parapet, we're just being drilled. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I think it's going to be a fighting withdrawal because the vehicles are all about to die.
Hey, Pew Pew Meow here. If you're enjoying this video, do me a solid, boop that like button. It is free after all. It also lets me know if I'm doing a good job, so I can do more of these videos in the future.
Try and take them down, they're on the road.
Back. Charles is down. Has anyone got platoon headquarters on? Yeah, I have that. Check that. Parsons is away as well. Yeah, issue is we've got glass all the way down.
At what point do we fashion on the glass?
The construction building to the northeast just blew up.
As we have no medic with us, I alternate between patching people up and manning the defenses.
0 Alpha 3, raid successfully completed. 1 times, T1 casualty at the safe house now. Over.
Yeah, just 3-3. 3-1 and 3-2 are probably in absolute disarray, fighting for their lives because there's significant BCRs waiting. With 0 vehicular capacity, so we might have to figure this one out on the fly.
0 Alpha 3, we have some vans. We can come down and collect you if you want. Over.
Proper full-on passenger vans.
Enough to put a section in.
Roger. We'll mount yourself up and your casualty and reorg at the main safe house, over.
Yeah, is that the safe house to the east?
Yeah, the one we started at, over.
Yeah, alright, do you want us to mug off these vans then?
No, you can. Bring any vehicles that you can with you.
I check in with 3-0 and am advised that I would have to try and exfiltrate by myself. I'm all alone now. I figure that the best course of action is to get downstairs, grab a vehicle. After breaking contact, I can hide the military gear to go undercover, head towards one of the safe houses and try to relink with the rest of the platoon. After eating a bunch of lead, I change my mind and go up to the top floor to patch up again. I request extraction again and hold out for another 7 minutes, taking a number of enemies down. Unfortunately, I am informed that due to concentration of enemy forces in the vicinity, extraction is out of the question. As help is not coming, I decide to get back up on the roof to survey the area and formulate a plan. I get into a firefight and fall unconscious. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Were you ever a last man standing in Arma 3? Let me know in the comments below. And here is another Arma 3 video for you, but with my current unit, Special Forces Group. Thank you ever so much for watching. And remember kids, do Arma, not war.